Hi folks, this is Ronnie J Cole II with EXP Realty. So I want to talk to my buyers out there about credit scores. Credit scores are so very important in determining your eligibility for getting a home loan. And the reason they're important is because it shows the mortgage lenders if you're able to repay your debts. So I actually just recently attended a class sponsored by my real estate company, and we had one of our mortgage advisors come on, and he was telling us that now they have upped their credit score requirements to a 620 in order to get like a FHA loan. So this is pretty big because previously, before COVID, before they got really stringent in terms of trying to raise that score, it was like at a 580 and what that you could have in order to get a FHA loan that usually has like a 3.5% down payment. Well, from the discussion, they are still, or Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac are still allowing that 580, but most mortgage companies and these loan servicers out there right now have bumped it up to a 620 because they want to make sure that people will be able to repay the loans. And so it kind of goes in a relationship where it goes like this. So like the higher your credit score, that means your ability to repay is, and because most people evaluate your high credit score with you being able to pay on time. And so your credit score is important in being able to determine and evaluate whether these mortgage companies can get you a loan. So folks, I'm going to tell you, make sure you are looking at your numbers. You can go to a website like Credit Karma and it's free. You can download it. Download the app to your phone and you can look at it every single day to know where you stand on your credit. If you don't like apps on your phone, you can go to the Credit Karma website and just Google Credit Karma, and then you can go in. It's going to ask you to fill in some basic information, and then from there it's going to give you one of your credit scores. Actually, it's going to give you two credit scores. If I'm not mistaken, it gives you your Equifax and your TransUnion score. It doesn't give you your Experience score, which I don't understand why. But note that there are several different credit scoring models out there. And so it's going to give you one of them. So note that your credit score may range. Like if you go to a car dealership, the same credit score model that a car dealership uses is very different than a credit score model that your mortgage advisor may use, which is very different than the credit score model that your credit card company may use to determine your eligibility. So what may happen is if you go to your auto loan to go get an auto loan, your credit score could be 775. But if you go to use to check it and get a credit card, you know, your score could be 760. Or if you look on Credit Karma, your score could be 792. So it varies. Now it's not going to swing tremendously in terms of like 100-point swings, but sometimes between the different places you're going and what you're applying for, you may see that that number may swing 25 to 30 points. But again, having a higher credit score just helps because it brings down the cost of the loan. And so the higher your credit score, the lower the interest payment that you may possibly be paying on your home loan. The lower your credit score, and if you're meeting that base, that minimum threshold, then that means you may be paying a higher interest rate, which means over the life of the loan, you'll be paying more money. So this is huge. This goes into why I suggest sometimes getting a 15-year fixed rate loan versus a 30-year, because you may pay higher payments, but you won't pay as much money. And especially if your credit score isn't as great, you want to pay this mortgage company or this bank all this extra money just because of your debt score or your credit score, whatever you call it. So I hope this information helps you and gives you a good base in terms of credit and a credit score and what it does. We can dive a little bit deeper into it on some future videos, but I just kind of wanted to give you a base. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.